Hi, everybody. Welcome to Networking Action. My name is Roni. Today I'm talking with Nathan Redmon. He is a health and fitness coach with Optavia here in Houston. How are you, Nathan?
I'm excellent. Thank you.
Good. All right. So let's jump right in. So, Nathan, tell us, what is it that you do?
I am a health coach, like you said, with Optavia, and our specialty is in the area of weight loss. We are a full-fledged wellness company. We focus on fitness. We focus on proper hydration, proper sleep, healthy body, healthy mind. We very wide-ranging, but our specialty is in the area of weight loss through a very specific nutritional program that doesn't involve any pills or any potions or any magic drinks or shakes or any of that. It's purely nutritional. It's purely based on a ratio of macronutrients and a perfect amount of calories for each individual person that triggers them into a constant state of what we refer to as fat burn. So it's very chemistry related, and it's unbeatable. I will tell you that, and I can say that because I went through the program myself and lost about 45 pounds in 90 days over a year ago, still maintaining that weight perfectly through their maintenance program. But after losing the weight and getting rid of my type 2 diabetes, my high blood pressure, my sleep apnea, various other things that were starting to develop, I decided to become a coach for the company because they literally saved my life. So that's what got me where I am today.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing this. Um, so you've been through this process yourself, and you're very
Yes.
excited. Do you have any like customer service like success stories already?
Well, my success stories is probably has a lot to do with amount of the number of people that I've helped and the amount of weight that I've helped people lose. So I have
Mhm.
about 110 people that I've coached in the past 16 to 18 months, almost 18. So about 110 people and about 3,300 pounds worth of weight loss. So
Wow.
we average about 35 pounds a person. Some of those people just come in wanting to get rid of the quarantine 15. Some of
Mhm.
them come in and they need to lose 100 pounds plus. I have multiple clients that have lost over 100 pounds, and I have multiple clients that have lost 10 or 15, and that's all they needed, and then a whole bunch of people in between. But I would say the success story for my business is just that the average person loses about 30 to 35 pounds. And I've never once had anybody quit the program because they couldn't lose weight. I have had people quit the program because they weren't really diligent with it. And of course, everybody's got to make their choices, but the program itself is basically unbeatable.
Nice. So, is there something very specific about your coaching approach that might be a little bit different than other coaches in Optavia?
Yeah, I think that's a given. Actually, one thing you wouldn't know about me is that I actually spent 20 years as a head basketball coach.
Wow.
I recently retired from coaching because I had started my Optavia health coaching business on the side and was doing it part time. And after a year and a half, it replaced my income and some as a teacher. So I recently retired, but I was a full time basketball coach and a school teacher. So my coaching experience played really well into the business of health coaching because I was already very comfortable in that world. I do have a bachelor's in exercise and sports science from Texas State University.
Wow.
So my experience on the fitness side, combined with coaching basketball and being experienced in that, has all kind of come to play for me being really good at the health coaching thing.
Gotcha. So, there's a lot of diet programs out there, and like you said, shakes, pills, magic, whatever people want. My question to you, like, is the program you're offering, like, do you have to exercise? Do you have to, you watch your macros, which is the new diet stuff apparently out there. But there's other programs where, like, I think a good one would be quick weight loss. They don't require you to exercise, but you do have to take supplements. So do you guys
Right.
do anything along the lines?
We have different programs based on a person's fitness goals and what their
Mhm.
needs are. It's not a cookie cutter, everybody does the same thing program. Um, we do tell most of our clients that if they don't want to exercise, at least for the first month, that's actually best because We have a very specific program that we call our 5-in-1 program that's very aggressive. It gets rapid weight loss going in a hurry. And we just encourage them, don't exercise. And if you hear my dog in the background, apparently somebody's at the door.
Our dogs are barking as well, so we're all
So
good.
anyway,
This whole interview is dog barking.
Yeah,
All of it.
I got my exterminator just showed up. So,
That's good.
but yeah, exercise is not required. I mentioned earlier that I lost 45 pounds in 90 days. I did not exercise the entire time.
Okay.
That was just not something that I wanted to do at the time. But believe it or not, after I reached my goal weight, I started kind of feeling good about myself again. And I was an athlete in high school and college, and actually got into the sport of triathlon after I lost all my weight. And so now I do triathlon, but I didn't exercise at all during the program. And probably 90% of our clients don't exercise one bit until they hit their goal. And then we start teaching them fitness programs and helping them with the toning and bulking up muscle and cardio, whatever else they want to work on. But exercise is definitely not required to lose the weight.
Nice. So let's pivot a little bit. You know, you mentioned COVID-19 or COVID-15.
The quarantine 15. Yeah.
Yeah, I call it COVID-15. I think it's a genius of me.
Yeah.
So how did that affect your business?
COVID actually caused our entire company to explode. It came along, and I tell people all the time, we had two waves of clientele. The first wave was the March, April, May group of people that were in the categories and had the sicknesses and illnesses that were being associated with the high risk group for COVID, which is your diabetics, people with heart disease, high blood pressure, those types of illnesses. So during March, April, and May, we had a huge influx of people coming to us saying, I need your help. I fit into the category of high risk. And so we had a huge flow of people come in during that time. And then the last 2 or 3 months, we've seen the quarantine 15 phase. People coming, hey, you know, I've gained 10, I've gained 15, I've gained 10, 20 pounds during quarantine, during COVID. And so now we've got that wave. Our company is publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. When the COVID started, our company was trading for $60 a share. We're now trading, last time I checked, for about $180 a share. And so that's in the last 6 months. 2 weeks ago, Fortune magazine did an article on the fastest growing companies in America, and our company was rated number 2 as the fastest growing companies in America. So during quarantine, while a lot of people have struggled industry wise, our company has absolutely exploded.
That's awesome. It's really good to hear. So I'm going to ask another question. How does the whole program work? Like, do you do Zoom meetings? Is like I know there's just so many programs out there. So how you guys specifically tailor, especially with COVID, because people don't really come in.
Yeah, so health coaching is incredibly simple. I actually have clients that I coach from all over the country. It's not something that I have to see people in person to do. So I coach people over telephone, through text messaging, through Zoom calls. Honestly, I very rarely see any of my clients in person. I would say the overwhelming majority of the people that I'm coaching, I've never even met them. A lot of them are referrals from other clients that I might know, like a family member or a church friend or something along those lines, maybe a teacher I used to work with. But they'll refer me, and then the next thing you know, that person will be really successful, and they'll refer me, and then it just starts spreading all over the country. So I can coach people over telephone, emails, Zoom if we want to, text messaging. It's incredibly simple and convenient, no matter where you live. As long as you're in the United States, I can coach anybody anywhere.
How awesome is that?
It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah.
So do you have a tip for our viewers, maybe like one free tip, how to be better, be healthier?
I think the one thing that people these days overlook and don't see the importance of, to be honest with you, and I mentioned that we're a full-on wellness company, a lot of people overlook the importance of hydration and the importance of sleep. I know most people, when they think weight loss, they immediately go to food and calories and exercise. No matter how much you're exercising, no matter how well you're eating, if you're not sleeping properly and you're not getting enough sleep, your body is not going to burn fat efficiently. And hydration, people might not understand this, but water as a electricity conductor actually is a huge part of the fat burning process. And when people don't drink enough water, they don't conduct enough electricity through their body to cause the fat metabolization to happen. So drinking more water, we encourage all of our clients to drink half their body weight in ounces worth of water every day. So for me, when I started the program, I was about 240 pounds, almost 245. So I was drinking over a gallon a day. But the fat just starts falling off of me. It was falling off me. It falls off people. The water is like a secret formula. I get people all the time that'll call me from week to week, and we'll do check-ins. I'll say, "How was your week?" "I only lost 2 pounds this week." "How much water are you drinking every day?" "Well, I didn't really do good on my water." That's the reason. So hydration is super important, and then sleep, incredibly important. Your body burns a lot of fat at night, believe it or not, while you're regenerating cells and your body's healing and recovering from your day. So yeah, sleep and hydration are really important in fat loss.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that tip.
Yeah.
So Nathan, everything sounds incredible. How can we reach you?
Easiest way is Facebook. My name, Nathan, Nathan, Redmon, Redmon. I'm found easily on Facebook, and my phone number, 936-828-7498. My email address is nathanredmonhealthcoach@gmail.com. So you can email me, you can call me, you can Facebook me, you can use instant messenger through Facebook if you want to, but I'm pretty easy to find. You can even Google me. You can Google Nathan Redmon Health Coach, Conroe, Texas, whatever you want to put, and it'll pop up. My Facebook will pop up.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Nathan. I really appreciate your time and the free tip. Thank you, everybody, for watching.